I just won bronze place in this month's round 2 Liberty Cup races. There were 10 racers in attendance this time around with 10 box stock cars, 15 tune class cars, and it was challenging for young and old alike. And there were representatives from young and old alike. Yes, we had racers as young as 5 years old, we had older racers as well, and everybody had a great time at the Liberty Cup, Philadelphia's rooftop racing. So yeah, I won this 3rd place in box stock. Remember, last month I won gold in box stock. Good, we didn't have as many competitors last month. This month, with stiffer competition, 3rd place, not so bad, pretty darn cool, yay! So I won it with Voltron, yeah, and the track was a little more difficult this time around, and yeah, this thing kept coursing out, but everybody else is coursed out too, so we had to figure out ways of keeping the car on the track. We had to slow down the car a little bit, make sure that everything was solid and rigid before we raced. Yeah, really, really challenging this month. You can take a look at the track right here, pretty cool, yeah. We had a vast number of really good tune class cars this month. Bob, who is a very unassuming fellow, but when he races against you, make no mistake, he is a fearsome competitor. His car is not the fastest car, but it's steady, it's stable, it just stays on the track. It's a pretty good car. We have other racers like Neil. The way he puts together cars, they look perfect. They look so pristine, clean, and perfect. They look like the pictures on the box of these Tamiya mini 4-wheel drive kits. Awesome, awesome. And we had Andre and William. They know how to prep their cars with certain voltages so their cars will stay on the track. So they are masters at that. I don't think there's anybody who is better at that particular aspect of mini 4-wheel drive racing than they are. They are so good at it. We had Doug and his cohort JP, who couldn't make it, so JP had to be a proxy. Doug had to be the proxy racer for JP. Doug raced in the Philippines. Enough said about that. He is a master of 3-lane tracks. He is so good. His cars just blew by everybody. The speed of his cars were unreal. They are so much faster than everyone else's cars, and they stayed on the track, and it was a joy to behold. It was so cool. Now, I just built this the day before the Liberty Cup round 2, and this is my newest mock frame car, and it's yet to have a permanent name. I'm going to possibly call it Crosshairs or Vulture. So Vulture after Voltron right here. So Vulture as in Spider-Man's nemesis. So during the races, I didn't have these damper weights. I didn't have the side dampers. I didn't have the back dampers as well. So I just raced it without dampers, and it did pretty well. So it pretty much stayed on the track. I'm not going to say it stayed on all the time. I'm not going to say it coursed out all the time. It didn't. It was like half the time it coursed out, and that's okay because, you know, like I just took these rollers right out of the package too without even cleaning them, and I thought I did pretty well, all things considered. So yeah, this was still a pretty competitive vehicle. I was beating people in races. Pretty darn cool. Now that I have damper weights on, I mean, this was meant to be my B-Max car. So during the races, I had an atomic tuned engine in here. Now I increased the motor to, or upgraded the motor to a Hyperdash motor, and I've got side damper weights and back weights as well. So this is going to be one formidable car. I tested it on my various test tracks at home. It is a very, very fast and stable car. I love it. This is awesome. I clean the rollers also, of course. So yeah, 24 hours in lighter fluid and then oiling with my wonderful, wonderful Ganapati oil. Yes, now I have a tried and true tested tune class car that's now B-Max. It's going to be ready for AAA. If I want to switch it back to regular tune class, I'll just swap out the motors, put an atomic tune motor in there. It's still pretty competitive with atomic tune. It's a pretty heavy car. It's about 139 grams. Prior to all the added weights, it was 103 grams and was blowing by a lot of people. In the time attack, it had the 2nd fastest time behind Doug. This was so fast. Like, and what did I have in there? I had alkaline batteries in there of all things, and it was still fast. Pretty cool. Yay. So yeah, Liberty Cup, Philadelphia's rooftop racing every month, 3rd Sunday of every month in Philadelphia, down in Center City. If you want details, please join my Facebook page, Philly Mini 4-Wheel Drive Racing, and you'll see more details there. And you can come to Philly and race and join the gang. Lots and lots of people. Look at all the people that showed up this month for the races. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Love it, love it. And the prizes, we had some awesome prizes. I was like, I set up all the prizes myself. This month, unfortunately, my co-host was out sick, and so I had to like deal with all of the stuff involved in the races. So I came up with all of these wonderful prizes. We gave out 2 kits one kit in each of the box and tune class categories. We also had various parts also for the second and third place winners. Yeah, and we also had comic books too, graphic novels, not just like the 32-page comic books. We had graphic novels to give out. Yeah, pretty cool. And we're gonna see more stuff just like that at every Liberty Cup. So yeah, so come on out everybody, join the racing fun. If you're on the East Coast, just come to my races. So cool. If you like this video, please slam the like button, subscribe to my channel, and you'll see more videos just like this one. Until next time everybody, see you, bye, happy races.